Okay, 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 okay. Hardware. Hello, hardware store. Huh? What? Good evening. What the fuck? What? Oh my god! What? You? 3.
I'm calling the police.
Oh no.
What?
Let's do this.
And
Taser, taser, taser.
What? Oh my god!
The hell did I just watch?
This episode of the Y-Files is brought to you by Delete Me.
On the night of February 20th, 1954, the President of the United States vanished during his Palm.
That's actually a dude. Welcome to the internet. By the way, POV for every VTuber. All VTubers are men. What's funny about this is I'm pretty sure that Gold Ship is actually a male horse. Yeah, so this is actually lore accurate. Which game is this? Uma Musume. It's
Idiot Index. Have you heard of this?
No.
The Idiot Index is a really fun way to look at technology. Essentially what you do is you look at the finished cost of a good. So how much does a thing cost on the shelf? And then you look at the cost of the materials that it's built out of, and you divide the finished cost number by the material cost number, and you get a factor. For an example, an iPhone costs, let's say $1,000, and it's probably like $200 of material. Divide that and you get a factor of 4. So that'd be an Idiot Index of 4. If you buy a car for $30K, the material cost in that was somewhere around like 10 to 15K. So it has an Idiot Index of like 2. So mature technologies end up having an Idiot Index from 2 to 7. The reason it's called an Idiot Index is because if the number is really high, you're an idiot. If the number is super, super high, it means that you're doing something wrong. And the goal of technology is to continue pushing that number lower and lower. When Elon started SpaceX, space in general had an Idiot Index of about 70. So 70 is an extraordinarily high number. What that tells you is the rocket that's standing there was 70 times more than the materials it's made out of in terms of cost. So you're doing something wrong there. Nuclear is about 140.
140?
140. So nuclear is about 2 times worse than space was before SpaceX, and it's 10 times to 12 times more than it should be. So that tells us that we have an enormous amount of doing things wrong in the system that we need to solve for. Idiot Index. Have you heard of this?
No.
The Idiot Index is a
When you're in prison, on site means it doesn't matter if you're standing in front of the captain and 50 guards. You see him, you serve him. Dude was on site. I took flight on him. He fought back, so it was a mutual combat. So we both got 4 months in the hole. We did our whole time. It was 120 days in the hole. And when they release you, they bring you your property box. And they open up the door, and I walk out and I look over, and this mother right there. I just went after him again.
And
So
you're back in the hole.
yeah, it was right in front of 3 COs, and he didn't fight back at all. So he didn't go back to the hole. So I did 4, and then I went back for another 6, back to back.
Almost a year in solitary.
It was super trash, bro. It was not my best moment. It was a bad decision. I got out of the hole, and my homeboys told me that dude, by the way, he didn't snitch on our homeboy. Our homeboy snitched on him, and he was trying to clean it up. But don't worry, we had the homeboy who was a snitch and lied. We had him up, and I'm like,
So you did 10 months in the hole for nothing.
when you're in prison, on site means it doesn't matter if you're standing in front of the captain and 50
Because public school is another institution that's run by the government.
Yeah.
So what you're going to be taught is how to be an employee, how to be a slave, and how to be compliant. What do you think rich, successful families are sending their kids to public school?
Hell no.
Fuck no.
It's homeschool at best.
Yeah.
Homeschool, private institutions, border schools. Why? Because the real people that run the world, they have different education systems than you do. They're taught logic, they're taught different languages, they're taught financial literacy, all the things that you're not taught. You're taught